This time next week, Casey Anthony will be a free woman, released from jail after being acquitted for the murder of her daughter. The jury's verdict outraging many across the country, and now there is a move to make sure that it would be a felony not to report a child missing within 24 hours. Joining us from Miami is one person trying to pass Caylee's law, the former roommate of Casey Anthony's ex-boyfriend. This is Nathan Lesnovich. Thanks so much for being with us, Nathan.
No problem. Good morning.
Good morning. So you're trying to pass this law. You want to make it illegal to not report your child missing after 24 hours. So why are you doing this?
Correct. Well, I know this case has caused a lot of emotions, a lot of heated emotions around the country. We've seen that everyone is frustrated with this verdict. Everyone feels like justice was not done for Caylee. We wanted to take some of the focus off of Casey and everything like that. We wanted to keep the focus on Caylee and to keep the focus on situations like this with children so that it never happens again. There is no reason that a mother should ever wait 31 days before reporting her child missing. And who knows if Casey would have even reported her child missing if it had not been for her mother, Cindy, coming over and asking to see her granddaughter now.
What was she telling you guys? Because you lived with Tony, her ex-boyfriend, in Orlando with a bunch of guys.
Correct.
In your apartment. This is not the father of the child, of Caylee, but
No.
Tony was dating her during all of this when the child was missing. What was she telling
Correct.
you guys? If she didn't report the child missing during those 30 days, what did she tell you? Where's her daughter?
She was telling us that Caylee was with her nanny, which we now know not to be true, but that she was with the nanny. I specifically asked her one day, hey, we haven't seen Caylee over here lately. You know, are you babysitting her for someone? Is that someone else's child that you watch? And her response was, no, they're at Disney World today, and then they're going to Cocoa Beach
And she wasn't
tomorrow.
crying? She wasn't upset? Nothing?
No,
just normal?
and you would... No, and you just normal, and you would think a mother dealing with that kind of stress would have either A, punched me in the face, or B, started crying. I mean, having anyone said that to her.
Right. Instead, she's out partying. Did she ever talk about the father of Caylee? We don't know who the dad is.
No, she never really did.
Did Tony? Well, never really did? What did she say?
She just, she had probably had conversations with Tony about it. I can't exactly remember what those conversations entailed.
Well, where is this dad? Someone there in Orlando has to know where this dad is. I mean, I lived in Florida for a while. These communities are small. Someone knows who this dad is.
Right, and I'm not sure if it even is a Florida person. I thought that what I had heard is he might have been from out of state.
All right. Well, back to Caylee's law. What's the latest?
Yes.
What happens next?
With Caylee's law, we're going to be getting together. We've partnered up with Morgan & Morgan here in Florida, with Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We're going to be drafting this legislation. We've got the full backing of Governor Chris. He's going to be helping us to draft this legislation so that we can get it on the 2012 docket. We also have the change.org Caylee's petition going on. We are trying to get all 50 states on board and trying to get legislation drafted in all 50 states. So if you're out there, make sure you stop by change.org.
Okay.
Make sure you sign the petition. Make sure you call your representatives. And let's really get this thing pushed. We don't ever have to see a situation like this.
Nathan, you are turning something negative into something positive. We appreciate that. And I'm sure you won't have a problem getting this passed.
Yeah, we hope so. We hope so.
Okay.